Hey guys, it's Jason from Fit with Jay with another video in my Introduction to Lifting series. Today we're going to do a high wide cable row. It's an exercise that I think I pretty much invented because I've never seen anybody else do it other than my clients. It's a good alternative to an upright row. I don't like upright rows because they have put a lot of strain on the rotator cuff, more so than the side or rear delts that most people are trying to work while doing that exercise. So I came up with this, and let's go through it. So I like to think of this exercise as almost the reverse of a bench press. It's the same motion, it's just a pull in along the same route where you'd normally push in the bench press. So I've got the cable over here. I'm going to use a nice wide cable bar or a lat pull down bar, whatnot. Sitting on the bench, my chest up, my back straight. Now I've got a nice wider grip. It's about my bench press grip. I'm aiming to have a nice right angle in my elbow at the top of the motion, and it pretty much goes like this. Simple enough, right? So we're targeting the side and rear delts at the same time, as well as the traps. There's not a lot of compound exercises you can do for side delts. You do side raises till the cow comes home and cable side raises, which are great. But I find for beginners and in general just to help move a lot of weight, something more compound where you're going to get a bend in the elbow as you pull is a great addition to every shoulder workout. So let's focus on this a little bit more here. You'll notice that I'm pulling my elbows to pretty much where the ceiling meets the wall behind me. Now, a lot of people will try to do this and they'll end up coming to a certain point and pulling down to pull the bar further. And that's not the point here. We're not trying to get the bar to move as far as possible. We're trying to get our elbows as high and as far back as possible. So pull only as far as you can go in that path. Notice my forearms are pretty much a continuation of the cable as far as direction. I don't want to be pulling up like this. Notice my forearms and the bar are at almost the right angle at this point. As I'm pulling down, I don't want to do that. I'm going to pull up and back. Slow and controlled, especially if this is your first time doing this exercise, which I'm sure it is, because you've never heard of it before until now. So the bar is a great way to do it. If you have trouble not pulling down, if you pull and it just always your elbows are coming down, I suggest you switch and use a different attachment. Now, in the gym, some cable machines have two pulleys side by side, especially at their seated row area. And if you just put a separate handle on each of them, I'll demonstrate that right now. Hold on a second. All right, so as you can see, I've got two different handles here, two different weight stacks. At the gym, it's probably one weight stack shared between the two, but that doesn't matter. So again, I'm gonna sit upright, chest up. Now, like I said, we're doing this because the bar was difficult for us to manage without dropping our elbows. So I find if you pull those elbows up and turn your hands out, they help you maintain going up as opposed to down. The more I turn my hands down, the more I want to come underneath. The more I turn my hands out, the higher my elbows go. So again, pull. Turning those hands out. Really getting those side and rear delts. Another option, if you only have the one pulley in front of you, is to attach your handles to a chain that'll allow you to get more width when you pull back. As you can see, I've got a chain here. It's about 2.5 feet long. Pulling up, turn those hands out, pull those elbows back and up. Much better than an upright row, much more targeting than an upright row. Again, it is a combination of side and rear delt. and the traps, of course. So yeah, this is part of my beginner and intermediate program for all my clients. I suggest you give it a try and tell me what you think. All right, I'm Jason from Fit with Jay. We'll see you later.